Hello, and welcome back to Sam Reviews and Gaming. And I just did my top 10 movies of 2019, and now I'm going to do my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2020. Or for 2020, we'll see. Just two honorable mentions of anticipated movies that didn't make it into the 10 were Godzilla vs. Kong and Sonic the Hedgehog. They didn't make it in to my top 10, but they are anticipated a lot. Just Godzilla vs. Kong would have made it if Godzilla King of the Monsters was better, but since it wasn't, it didn't quite make it. Anyway, let's just move on to number 10. Number 10 is Black Widow, the first MCU movie for Phase 4, and it does look quite promising. The trailer was pretty epic, and David Harbour in the movie is making me want to see it more since he is an amazing actor and still has shown Stranger Things. So, yeah, and it's cool to see Black Widow finally get in the first movie, so I really hope this movie does well, because the MCU doesn't, in my opinion, look as good for the future as it once did, so hopefully Black Widow is good. Eternals is not on this list, but I am looking forward to seeing it. I guess once there's a trailer, I will probably want to see it more, but since there's no trailer yet, I can't really judge that movie. Okay, number 9. Tenet. So this is the next Christopher Nolan movie, and I absolutely love Christopher Nolan. He does the best movies. His last movie was Dunkirk, I think. That wasn't the best, but hopefully Tenet is really cool. I literally just watched the trailer before I made this video because I was like, oh, that's a Christopher Nolan movie. I probably should watch the trailer for it. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. The whole concept and stuff. It looks pretty cool, and we'll see if it's as good as it looks. And it's got the guy from BlacKkKlansman as the main character. So, yeah. Okay, number 8. Scoob. So I am a massive fan of Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. I've watched all 4 live-action movies and quite a few of the animated movies. And this one looks really cool. Like 3D animation Scooby-Doo. And the trailer was really cool, and it got me hooked. And it's cool to see kind of a modern take on Scooby-Doo. And it just looks really cute and fun, and this is the only kiddie movie on this list, I think. So yeah, Scoob is number 8. Number 7, 1917. Now you're probably like, what the heck? This movie's already come out. Well, no, it hasn't. Not for me, not in New Zealand. It comes out on January 9th, and it's currently January 2nd, so I've only got a week to go. But it looks very promising, especially since all the reviews have come out. If the reviews hadn't come out already, this probably wouldn't be on the list. But since it has, I know it's going to be really cool, and I know it's going to be really amazing, so I'm going to go see it when it comes out on January 9th, because it's R13 in New Zealand, and I am 15, so I can go see it in cinemas when it comes out, and I'm very happy about that, because I would hate to miss this amazing cinematic experience. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and okay, that's number 7. Number 6, The King's Man. So this is the prequel to Kingdom, which I absolutely love the first 2 movies. I mean, I loved the first one. The second one's good, but not as good. This is a prequel, and I'm really looking forward to it just because it's a Kingsman movie directed by the same person who directed the other Kingsman movies. So it looks really cool. And it was going to be R16 because it's a Kingsman movie. It's R16. It's what R-rated pretty much is in America for New Zealand. Except you can't have your parents just get permission to go see it. You have to be actually 16. So it's really annoying. But then this movie was going to come out in February or March, and was bummed because I turned 16 in May, so that was really annoying. But now it's been pushed back to September, so I'm really happy I get to go see it in cinemas. Even though if it came out on that time, I would have been able to get it on Blu-ray when it came out then. But whatever, I get to go see it in cinemas, and it'll be pretty cool. Number 5, No Time to Die. So this is the last Daniel Craig Bond film. Well, that's what we think at the moment, but I don't know. We'll see. And I'm a big fan of James Bond. I haven't seen all the movies because there's a lot, but I was a big fan of Skyfall and Casino Royale and Spectre. I haven't seen Quantum of Solace, but I probably will before this. But No Time to Die looks really cool. The trailer is pretty epic, and Rami Malek as the villain looks scary. So yeah, it's cool to see Daniel Craig come back as Bond, because we haven't had a James Bond movie for this would have been 5 years since the last one, which is a long time. So yeah, it's cool to see this James Bond movie, and I'm really looking forward to it. Number 4, Fast and Furious 9. So there is another franchise. What the heck is he? Okay, this is a fan-made poster. which I hadn't actually even seen because there is no poster revealed for this yet, or a trailer. But I know for a fact that Dwayne Johnson's not going to be in this movie. I don't think Sean Black, I think that's what his name is not going to be in this movie. Sean? That's the character's name, I think. Whatever. The guy from Tokyo Drift on the cover, on the poster. I don't think he's going to be in the movie. I don't think that Jason Statham's going to be in the movie, just because they just did Hobbs and Shaw. So, I don't know. But the rest of the crew are coming back, and Mia's coming back. Yeah, the character Mia, I think, for this. So there's a second to last Fast and Furious movie, like the actual Fast and Furious, not Hobbs and Shaw, but Fast and Furious. So I'm really looking forward to this because I'm a big fan of the Fast and Furious franchise. It's not the best series ever, but it has had some really cool movies in it, and the characters are really cool to follow. And you know, it's always fun to watch them in the movies. They're total nonsense action, but it's fun. Okay, number 3, Ghostbusters Afterlife. This movie, like, it looks really, really good. Like, I love Ghostbusters, the original. I don't even remember Ghostbusters 2, and Ghostbusters 2016 was horrible, and I hate it so much because it ruined Ghostbusters. Well, it kind of like ruined its reputation anyway. Ghostbusters Afterlife looks like it's going to take that back, since it's looking at the child of Egon. That's who it probably is anyway. And it's got Paul Rudd in it, so it's going to make it amazing. And it's just cool because it's also got Finn Wolfhard, so that's going to be cool because he's always great in everything he is in. And it's just, I want to see another Ghostbusters that's actually, because this is actually a sequel, not like a remake or anything. So it's really cool to see Ghostbusters finally have a third movie. And it's got like the kids as the main character, and like all these movies with like kids as the main characters these days. Like these types of ones, like It and like I don't know, I don't want. So hopefully this does good because I really want it to, and it looks like it will from the trailer. If it wasn't for that trailer, this would not be on the list because I would not know anything. But since I do, there it is. Number 2 coming up is Wonder Woman 1984. So this looks freaking amazing. The first Wonder Woman movie I absolutely loved. It is the best DCEU movie in my opinion, followed by Aquaman and then Shazam. This, I mean, it's not, okay, not including Joker. Joker is the best, but that's not DCEU. Wonder Woman 94 looks amazing. The whole time period of the 80s is like my favorite time period to see. I wasn't alive then, but it's cool to see. And just the vibe from the trailer just made it so cool. Like, I was already really hyped for it because it's a sequel to a movie I really like. So, yeah, but the trailer just gave that pump that I really needed to put this high on the list because it looks so good. And hopefully it really is. Hopefully it's a good time at the movies. And, yeah. And my number 1 movie, also I want to say, the future of DC looks better than the future of Marvel, in my opinion. It didn't, but now it does. Okay, anyway, number 1 is Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. That is a long title, but hopefully it's worth it. Yeah, I am really pumped Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Because I absolutely loved Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. Even though that movie sucks, I loved Harley Quinn. And Margot Robbie is an amazing actress. So she portrayed that character very well, like comic book accurate. So this looks really cool. It's pretty much a Harley Quinn movie with some other cool characters being like put in there, like Huntress, Black Canary, Black Mask, the police chick. I don't know. Can't remember her name. Renee Montoya, something like that. Yeah. And this just looks really, really good. The trailer freaking blew me away. It is my favorite trailer I have ever seen. Ever. It looks so good. That's okay. Not that Game Awards trailer. That was okay. But the first official trailer, that one, that was so good. The music in that blew me away, and it made me so pumped for this movie. This movie looks amazing, and it's going to be R16. I really hope it's R13 in New Zealand, just so I can see it in cinemas instead of having to wait till it comes out on Blu-ray, which I will be old enough to watch it then. But not like I don't watch R16 movies after like on Blu-ray and stuff. But I really hope it's R13 or R15, which is a weird thing that exists usually only for war movies. But that I really hope that happens so that I can see it in cinemas, because I am so freaking pumped for this, and it would be so damn annoying if I can't see this in cinemas, because I am so hyped for this. Yeah. Okay, so that's my top 10 most anticipated movies for 2020. One of them comes out in a week, so I'll give my review of that when that comes out. And I've got a few more videos that I'm planning for the next few days, so that will be pretty cool. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you liked it, like it, and if you want to see more, subscribe. And see you next time on Sam Reviews and Gaming. Thanks. Bye.